Hey everyone, you haven't guessed, this is a bit of a different video. So, it's been a month since I switched from Apple to Android, and I wanted to film, I wanted to film the video on my phone, the new phone. This is with the Samsung Galaxy A70R camera, which is, it's quite a nice camera. I don't know, should I look into... No, I won't show you my bedroom, it's all messy, but... So 1 month, it's been amazing. Some of the things you can't do on the iPhone, which I've been able to do on Android, it's just spectacular. And some of it, like moving apps around, is easier. You can have apps, but not have them on the homepage. Whereas with Apple on Android, iOS, they have to be on the homepage. You have to have them on the homepage, which it's not really useful in like a camera is useful, but it's just a nice little thing. My homepage on this phone is not all cluttered with apps that I don't use all the time. I have my social media as I use, which will be linked down below. I have my apps like eBay and Amazon and stuff like that, and that's really it. And the Notes app I find is better. It might be because of the bigger screen, but to be able to type, I do my songs. If you haven't checked out The Girl with the World in Her Eyes, go and listen to that spoken word. The Notes app is just better laid out than it is on the iOS, and it's easier on the eyes. I like the blue light filter, because a lot of the time, I check, like everyone does, I check my phone before I go to bed, and it's nice to have a blue light filter and night mode and all, these brightness settings I can turn on, so I'm not destroying my eyesight at night. Especially if, sometimes I will wake up in the middle of the night because I need to pee or something, and I want to check what the time is. But when I check what the time is, I don't want to be, have the light just destroy my eyes, which is lovely. And it's an adaptive brightness as well, so the phone sort of detects the brightness of where you are, and then, it adjusts it for you. Now, as for the music situation, you might remember that I said I couldn't get the music to work, and it wasn't, it works on Bluetooth everywhere else. So it's the van or my car. I drive a company van, that doesn't have, for some reason that van doesn't do Bluetooth music, and that's why it wasn't working. I don't know, it's strange. Do you like my Sergeant Pepper's t-shirt? I can't speak. I got called cute the other day, and that's the nicest thing I've heard in a while. But people moan at me because I play with my hair. Anyway, so I don't know how this looks. I'm not a professional vlogger. I've never filmed with my phone before like this. But I hope it's alright. It should be alright. It was a £300 phone. I believe the Samsung A80 and A90 have come out. Anyway, the replacements. Try and not show my double chin. But yeah, for £370, this phone is perfect. The screen, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I love, again, the settings. There's so many settings that you can change. I can change whether I want it to look vivid or I want it to look, realistic. I can change the color settings. Android is so customizable compared to the iOS. I don't think I would ever go back to iPhone and the iOS. And I don't own a Chromebook, but it's nice to know if I did ever buy a Chromebook that I could, it would hook up, and then I could have my texts on the Chromebook. And I know the MacBook does the same for iOS, but MacBooks are stupidly expensive as well. Who the hell, has that kind of money? My laptop was I bought it in PC World. It's about £500, and perfect. I've had it about a year now. That's not why I'm making this video. I'm getting distracted. So I would recommend this phone to you. I would recommend this phone to anyone who's looking for a budget, high-range phone. You know, it's not cheap. Some people, some tech reviewers might call it cheap because it's it's under $400 or pounds. But for me, it's not cheap. You can get phones cheaper, and if money is, not an option for you, you don't have a lot of money to spend, and I would go for Huawei phone. They were a lot cheaper, but this phone, perfect, and I would recommend it to you. I don't know, I always look into the camera, but it doesn't seem like that's why my eyes look weird. So I can do it in portrait as well, but you should never film in portrait because it's bad and it looks horrible. Anyway, so yeah, just a little ramble about my new phone. I hope the camera looks alright. Should just pan around. There's the White Album poster. I hope you've seen that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Goodbye.